So this is pound dollar analysis for Tuesday, the 31st of July. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we saw this breakdown from in around that 32.20. Didn't quite get there. We saw the break through the 31.47. We've come down towards this 30.93. Found support in and around that 30.93. Came back down for a near perfect test of 30.93. We did see this price progression here to the upside from this 30.93 all the way up towards that 31.47. Did find some resistance here at 31.47, bring us back down towards the 31.20. Didn't break all the way down towards the 30.93. Instead, we do seem poised for another test. We've already had a test more recently, the previous hour. Had a bit of a rejection, as we can see by the wick, and we do seem poised for another test of 31.47. So if we can break and hold 31.47, we're then looking for price head up towards that 31.93, previously an area from which we encountered some difficulty. Successful break from which we'll be then looking for price head up towards that 32.20 here on the pound against the dollar. If we do see volatility bringing us beyond 32.20, the very next level of note is all the way up at 32.81, which I wouldn't anticipate will come into focus here if we do have a particularly volatile day here on the pound against the dollar. If, however, we do, there is a possibility of encountering some resistance in around that 31.60, where we do have the 400 period moving average. But if we do successfully navigate to, again, we're looking at 31.93 and all the previous all the levels mentioned previously. If, however, we do encounter resistance at that 31.47 and we are not able to break and hold above that level, or if we do break and we do see a breakdown, we're then looking for price head down towards this 31.93. While we do have to be aware of 200 period moving average, ultimately we're looking at the horizontal level of 30.93. And if we do break down further from 30.93, volatility does allow, we'll be looking for price head down towards that 30.37, which we would expect to be the far end of range here to the downside on the pound against the dollar. Now let's just have a look here at the daily chart to see how prices are developing. I get scale line here correct, and as we can, we've had price come down, form our lows, had this move up towards a 400 period moving average from a daily chart, coupled with the added confluence of the 31.93. While we did trade through level, we weren't able to close above it. We had a sharp sell off back down towards that 30.93 from that 31.93, trade through at 31.47 and so on. Found support there, and we are seeing some retracement here to the upside. Now at present, the candle ranges, open to close range, are still pretty small, so even though we have seen some bullish, a degree of bullishness come into the market from this 30.93, we do have to remain cautious as the candle ranges are still quite narrow. Open to close range is quite narrow, so there remains a possibility of seeing a next leg down, but another leg down here on the pound against the dollar. Despite the fact that we have seen a continued recovery here after seeing that sharp sell-off. So we'll see if we can successfully navigate 31.47, or if we do have an increase in volatility to the upside here on the pound against dollar. But if we were to see a bit of a turnaround, we can't be too surprised. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.